Moving on to the ESPN Daily. Good morning! Good morning to everyone, but especially to Serena Williams' 2-year-old daughter, Olympia? Is it Olympia Ohanian? Who is severely overachieving by becoming the youngest professional sports owner in the U.S. Okay, here's your ESPN Daily. That doesn't mean that she achieved anything. That just means that she was born to a rich athlete. Privilege. That's privilege right there. That's, dare I say, black privilege? No, it's rich athlete privilege. She just happens to be a black athlete. It's further evidence how terrible black people have it in this country. They're just those poor little dears. Inside the WNBA bubble plus season preview. After a months-long delay, the 2020 WNBA season finally tips off Saturday when the New York Liberty and number 1 overall draft pick Sabrina Ionescu take on the Seattle Storm and its veteran star Sue Bird. But aside from the action on the court, the season promises to be unlike any other in the league's history. Every game will be played from the league's clean site at the IMG Academy in Bradenton, Florida. In addition, some of the league's most notable names have chosen not to play, either for health reasons or to focus their attention on issues of social justice and racism. On today's episode of the ESPN Daily Podcast, ESPN's LaChina Robinson joins the show to explain how the WNBA's bubble compares to its NBA counterparts in Orlando, Florida, and also breaks down what to expect on the court in a season where everyone is figuring it out on the fly. Things to care about. Quarantine gaming inspo. This sounds like something I don't care about. One indirect effect of the coronavirus panic has been a surplus of extra time at home. How do people pass time at home and break from the monotony of quarantine? For these 24 ESPNers and gamers around the world, the answer is simple. Pulling out old systems, games on their wish lists, and titles they were on the fence about trying. From NBA editors with setups any gamer would be jealous of, to advertising folks who are playing through every single Final Fantasy, there is a lot of variety and passion for gaming that has come to light over the past few months. If you're in need of some inspiration for what to try next, or what might be missing from your arsenal as quarantine continues, we got you covered. Quarantine is not continuing. That's ridiculous. Stop quarantining yourselves. Unless you literally do have it. We got you covered. Here are the retro, newish, and more recent games the aforementioned staff members at ESPN are playing through to scratch that gaming itch. MLB season expert predictions. T-1 day until MLB returns. I repeat, opening day is tomorrow. Dare I say, things are looking up for us fellow baseball fans. As the Washington Nationals prepare to host the New York Yankees on Thursday, 7 Eastern Time, ESPN, it's time to pin down our expectations for what we expect to happen in the abbreviated 60-game season. You could have put that a better way. Our expectations for what we expect to happen. I think you meant our expectations of what will happen in the abbreviated 60-game season. Will the Nationals repeat? You already know my stance on the matter. Is this the year the Los Angeles Dodgers end their long championship drought? If they can't get it done with the addition of Mookie Betts, I think they're doomed forever. Will Garrett Cole pitch the Yankees to their first title since 2009? This would contradict my belief that the Nats will repeat, but it is feasible. From among our columnists, writers, researchers, and editors, we polled 32 of ESPN's leading baseball experts to see what they expect, asking them about who's going to win their respective divisions, as well as who's going to win their leagues, and ultimately the World Series. Spoiler alert, 18 of them are rolling with the Dodgers to win it all. Meanwhile, the Yankees accrued the second most votes, with 6 experts picking New York to take the World Series title. Which leads us to our next topic. Which MLB super team is the one to beat in 2020, the Dodgers or Yankees? With the thought that these two big market behemoths might indeed be on a coast-to-coast World Series collision course, we asked baseball reporters Alden Gonzalez and David Schoenfield to size up the teams and identify what, if anything, might derail them along the way. I almost typed friendly reminder, but those are passive-aggressive 90% of the time, and the reminder is truly intended to be friendly. So instead, I'm just going to leave the fantasy baseball sign-up link here with a directive that it's not too late to get involved. You know what they say, you can't win if you don't play. Ooh, what's this a picture of? Things to watch. Terrell Owens has still got it. You know the old adage about how age is nothing but a number? Yeah, well, that definitely applies here. Terrell Owens is 46 years old, but the man can still move. 46 is not that old. T.O. showed off his motor while running a 40-yard dash alongside Tyreek Hill. The 26-year-old Hill ran a 4.37, while Owens, who hasn't played in a decade, ran in the 4.4 range. Absolutely absurd. Okay. Looking good. Overheard. Maybe when I'm retired. Maybe when I'm done. Maybe when I'm gone, y'all will understand. James Harden on receiving criticism for his playing style. Okay. Remember when? One basketball scrimmage to rule them all. On this day in 1992, the Dream Team played in a scrimmage that Michael Jordan described as the greatest game he has ever played. If you watched The Last Dance, you already know. Was their final... You already know. It was their final warm-up scrimmage in Monte Carlo before the Barcelona Olympics, played in a practically empty gym. But when the white team, Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Larry Bird, Karl Malone, Patrick Ewing, took on the blue team, Magic Johnson, Chris Mullin, Christian Laettner, Charles Barkley, and David Robinson, it was basketball played at its absolute highest level. Neat. Until next time, remember... Excuse me, I had to sneeze. Bless you to me. Until next time, remember, if you're active on social media, you probably saw the story about 6-year-old Bridger Walker, who risked his life to save his little sister from a dog attack. Yesterday, the World Boxing Council made Bridger the bravest man on earth, Walker, an honorary WBC champ. Give him all the belts. This has been your ESPN Daily for Wednesday, July 22nd, 2020. That's nice. Thank you, ESPN.